What's going on, YouTube? Ground Chuck here in the Ground Chuck Man Cave. So I have come up with my 2019 YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame ballot that I'm going to be submitting to Mike, Baseball Collector. So I'm going to go through each list. None of these are in any particular order, but I'm going to go through each of these and give you a brief reason why. I will put links to all their channels in the comments section. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Snoop12922, Xavier Gray. Absolutely amazing individual on YouTube. Does so much for this community because of his around the hobby segment that he does. He puts time and effort and just countless hours. Obviously, I couldn't imagine dedicated to doing that for the hobby. He's got a nice giveaway going right now too. He's got some swag from SGC, so he's given back to us. So he is the epitome of what a Hall of Famer is and should be. So Snoop, there's my first vote. Andrew at Nuf Ced Cards. Andrew is an incredible primary pre-war collector. He gives away stuff. He just gave away stuff last week. But the pieces and the items that he shows and his dedication to his Boston Red Sox collection is second to none. He has stuff that you wouldn't even think of seeing. He shares information, valuable information about pre-war cards. So just incredible channel. Baseball Card Junkies, Nate and Eric. One of the very first channels I ever watched before I even started to have a channel. So enough said right there. I mean, just the things that they do, their rummages, the things they talk about. They go live and they take on questions and they answer and they help people that have been away from the hobby get back into the hobby. So just great, two great guys right there. That channel needs to be recognized. Aaron Davis. I could sit there and watch Aaron Davis showcase his pickups all day long. They're normally just beyond gem mint. He talks about and breaks down each player and his stuff is just amazing, and the way he displays them and shows them and talks about them is just amazing. So Aaron Davis definitely needs in. Eric at Those Back Pages. He is an individual who shares so much information, comments on your channels, and always just has amazing PSA slabs and does his rummages, but he's always sharing. I forget how he has it said, but sharing the knowledge. He wants everybody to go to the national. It's just he is very great for the community and bringing people together. So, and I've just recently followed him in the last probably 3-4 months. So I mean, his stuff is absolutely incredible. Funny thing is I didn't realize he had a YouTube channel, I guess, but I was following him on Twitter. I've followed him on Twitter for a couple years, so that was pretty cool when I found that out. Smitty, Michael Smith, the biggest A's collector, I would say, on YouTube. His bobblehead collection is incredible. He showed me, he sends me texts once in a while, messages, and shows me about his pickups. And just the things that he gets is insane. I know he's trying to move an item right now that is absolutely jaw-dropping in its rarity. So Smitty from down in Cali. So Bill, Hall of Fame collector. He has a contest going on right now as well. He is probably the premier Hall of Fame, baseball Hall of Fame autograph collector and basketball Hall of Fame autograph collector on YouTube. Those are his primary focuses, and he doesn't stray from his focus. He has just incredible items. His 5-star rainbows are in just impressive. He shows rare items that he gets from Hall of Fame basketball people that you don't even realize their name, and then you look him up and he talks about them, and it's just great. So Bill, thank you. You are definitely well deserved for the Hall of Fame. Joey brings it. Callie. he is in his energy, his knowledge, things he does for people. The items he shows. He's got a unique way about him that he when he displays items, it's just, you know, it's a big piece when he shows them. So it's just, and the presentation that he does the slow roll, and he doesn't ever know what the grade is until he flips the slab over. So that's just awesome. So Joey brings it. Pat Snodgrass at Snodzilla Breaks. He is the very first person I've ever done a break with. So thank you for that, Pat. Pat worked with me before I even had a PayPal account, and let me send cash through the mail, and because I contacted him, and he's absolutely great. The products that he does they're high end, and you know they're what people want to break. So thank you, Pat, for what you do for the community with your breaks, and always keeping it real and having it fun. And that's what she said, and it's just great. Your atmosphere and your breaks are amazing. So thank you, Pat. And Ray, icolectichiro. That's what he does. He collects Ichiro. I follow him on Instagram and Twitter as well, but the things that he shows, and the items that he has and obtains, one of ones, and just stuff is just insane. So I'm a little favored. I favor it a little bit just because Ichiro played for the Mariners and just signed a minor league contract today to play with them again this season. But so we know what that's about. He's going to play in Japan and probably retire, but in that first series of the season. But Ray is just absolutely incredible with the pieces that he shows and how he displays them, and just puts one out there on a stand and just lets you soak it in and just absorb it. So I'm fairly new to YouTube. I've only been on over a year, so I appreciate the hospitality that everybody is, and the generosity and the graciousness that everybody has shown me. I am not going anywhere. This is a great thing for me. It's a great escape, if you will. I mean, obviously that's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be cardboard. It's supposed to be collecting. I love watching all these people's channels. Because of this Hall of Fame balloting, if you will, I have learned of so many more new channels. There's not enough time in the day to watch and comment on everything, but boy, I'm sure learning that there's some fantastic channels out there I had no idea about. So make sure that you take this in, and if you don't follow any of these guys or whatnot, just give them a look, and then you know what, make your own decisions and do that. But it's just great. Thank you for everybody that's casting ballots for this Hall of Fame. Like I said, I have followed new people and watched their new stuff, and that I'm just envious of when I see somebody put a piece of cardboard out in front of the camera. I'm like, wow, that's a nice card, or wow, I wish I had that in my collection, or that's a great autograph. You know, that's what it's about. It's about seeing something. Maybe it triggers something in your mind to go out and get a new one. I remember G's Mikey showed a cool Papa Bell auto a week later. Less than a week later, I had one in my collection because it was insane. I loved it. It was great. So thank you, G's Mikey. And, you know, just be real. Be good to each other. Ground Chuck is going to be out under 10. So peace out.